Animal Crossing Wild World is one of the greatest Animal Crossing games of all time. From good ratings to high sales numbers, this game had got itself a port on the Nintendo Wii, which everybody completely ignores. Yeah, Animal Crossing fans were completely disappointed because Animal Crossing City Folk looks exactly like Animal Crossing Wild World, but with a bus and city. Sure, this game had gotten around like 1 million sales, but those sales numbers are lower than the previous Animal Crossing games. So that failure had led them to make a better game called Animal Crossing New Leaf, one of my favorite Nintendo games of all time. So you may be asking, why am I calling this a DS game that is ported to the Wii? Well, because this game looks and feels like Wild World. The settings are the same, the characters are the same, the designs are the same, and everything else looks the same. And so, let's see if this game is worth it, shall we? When you first start up the game, either you can transfer from Nintendo DS or start fresh. The reason why I call this a port because you can move data from DS to Wii. So, you're on a bus with Rover and you have to answer questions, like what is your name? How about we can go with that, alright? If you press either cool or cute, it's a boy or a girl. Cool is for a boy and cute is for a girl. You can name your town whatever you like, whether it be from Denville or Mario Town. Well, I named my town Pooville because I thought it was funny. When you first get off the bus, either you can look handsome or ugly. Well, if you want to have the most handsome looking villagers, I suggest checking out that chart and putting in all the key features what it has in store. You can use either a nunchuck or the control itself. Well, you press where the arrow's going and your character will move. You press B to pick up something and press A to do something. But first, let's go meet the villagers. You get plainly generic ones, mediocre ones, ugly ones, and of course, the cool and popular ones. God, she's beautiful. If you find a house, go inside and come out. If you see Tomnik, he'll ask you if you want to have the house. If you press yes, you're gonna sign the paper until you realize you don't have any money. So now you have to work for him. No! I hate working! So your job is to plant seeds, deliver stuff, and write someone a letter and send it to the post office. Doesn't know how to spell words. I hate to break it to you, bud. I played Animal Crossing before. In this game, you have to pay taxes. Taxes? I hate taxes. That costs so much money. That's it. I'm running away. And you have to write something on the bulletin board in order to finish your job. Alright guys, let's check up on our favorite villager, Villager. Oh, what happened to you? Your hair's messed up and you have cockroaches inside your home. Yay, they're gone! And there's weeds everywhere. This is what happens when you don't play Animal Crossing like in a long time. And Villager, you gotta get your hair fixed up right now. Isn't that stupid guy who moved away like in an hour later? Whatever. Let's go to the city. Here we are, we're at the city. There's enough shops and villages that you don't have in your town. What are we doing here again? I know, we're going to Shampoodles. In order to get the hair you want, you must answer Shampoodle for what hair that you like. In order to get the best haircut that you want, go watch a video on Animal Crossing City Folk Hair Guide. Ah, there we go, much better. Let's check out the other shops. Gracie Grace is the place where you can buy clothes and furniture, and it's owned by LaBelle, aka Label from the Able Sisters. Then we have the Happy Room Academy, where you can ask what your Evel is or what is the model room in your town. Then we have the auction room. This is where you can display gyroids or more, but you can only do them once a day. And also you can place them at whatever you want. And then we have the theater. You can choose an emotion to learn from this guy, Dr. Shrunk. And you can choose emotions on the top of the screen, but you can't have all of them. Then we have Katina's fortune-telling place, where she can tell you a fortune. Finally, we have Red's shop, but don't get scammed. He's gonna scam you, so be careful. And this is why we don't trust scammers. Alright, we are back. To use the tools, either you can just press A or just swing the remote. You can decorate your house by displaying stuff, changing the walls and floor. And then there's a bed in your room. You can just get onto your bed, sleep, and then save your game if you're done playing. And then for the village shops, we have Nook's Cranny. You can buy stuff from Nook's Cranny, like tools, fishing hooks, and etc. And we can also sell stuff like fruits, fishes, and more. The more things we buy, the more things we sell. His shop will go from this to this. Then you have Able Sisters. You can buy clothes from here, and you could put your own customized clothes in. And then we have the museum. We can donate stuff to the museum, like fossils and more. But we can only donate one thing at a time, so that's a bummer. And then we have the coffee shop. This is where you can drink coffee while you're a kid. I'm so hyper! If you paid off your debt for your house payment, your house will get bigger. City Folk had made some better improvements from Wild World by bringing back all the holidays and adding more content. It has better graphics and better audio than Wild World. The music is still great and it still has some charm to the series. And the music is still excellent. For every single Animal Crossing game, I always love talking to the villagers. It feels like that you're having a connection with them. And there's still plenty of things to do, like getting good items, paying off your bills, and many, many more. It makes it a fine experience. That is why this town is called Pooville, is because that there's a pile of poop near the side of the town, which is a small pile. Alright, let's see what's on the calendar board. Boing. 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 Skip a few papers. Boing. 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 Wait a minute. Would you like to join Smash Bros? Sign here. Okay. Overall, Animal Crossing City Folk isn't bad as a DS port for the Nintendo Wii, but if your game is similar from the previous game, well, I feel like just renaming it Animal Crossing Wild World Wii is probably gonna get people into buying your game. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell for more notifications. But that means that New Leaf and Isabelle wouldn't exist at all if that happened. Maybe having the sales numbers low is a good idea because it brought us the best Animal Crossing game ever, New Leaf. And stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Bye! Amiibo Festival is the truest Animal Crossing game of them all.